Not sure if you can hear our kids, but they in the bathtub, so you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Small things.
Our question for today is, what can ruin a marriage? And I think it's communication. Now, why do you say that? Okay, the small things. I think that our generation focuses on small things and not large things. When we're coming up as kids, we tended to complain about the little things to our parents. As we got older, we still do that.
Yes.
Do you agree or disagree?
No, I do agree. I don't know if it's necessarily a ruin of marriage, but I think it will cause a lot of arguments, focusing on the small things, focusing on the things that probably happen every day, but is it enough to argue about constantly and complain about constantly?
Okay, well, example. What's your example? And you can give anything. I don't know.
My example is probably your example. So this all started, well, it didn't all start, but something that happened last night was CJ's side of the bed is always full of something. Shoes, his hoodies, shorts, whatever. It's always full of something. And then last night, I was getting his charger from his side of the bed, and I had to move shoes. Y'all, it's like a jungle, okay? And little known fact about me, I got a little bit of OCD. I inherited it from my mother. But I'm sitting here moving shoes, and I said, whoa, boy, it sure is a lot of shoes over here. And he knew that was because I was irritated. But
She wasn't irritated. Irritations shouldn't be the word.
Okay. I was frustrated at the accumulation of sneakers when his side of the bed is right beside his closet. But I did not harp on it, and I didn't even realize at the time, but knowing my husband, he mentioned it later on at night. He was like, you didn't even fuss about it. And I was like, go me, because old me would fuss about it.
Yeah, that 1 year, like we said last time, at the beginning of the marriage, that first year, that's when you start to focus on the bigger things. So back then she would have said, you need to get these shoes up. I can't get your charger. You need to put it in the closet. You need to do this. I'm like, okay.
He ain't lying.
No, but now it's like, can you put them up? Like, focus on the bigger things. So, I don't know.
So to...
Oh, I could say this. Focus on the big things. Today, you couldn't get to work, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, or yesterday, we both had to go to work. I'm like, how can we figure this out? We got 2 kids at the house. How can we figure this out? This is bigger than the shoes on the floor, the toothpaste cap not on the toothpaste. I don't do that. What? I don't know. Toilet tissue on the wrong side. Yeah. There's so many small things that we focus on that aren't that big of a deal if you really look at the bigger picture.
At the end of the day, when you choose to be with someone, I tell this to everybody, like, if you propose to someone and you say you're going to be married with them, or even if you're deciding that you're going to be in a long-term relationship, you might not even think marriage is for you, but you want to be in a long-term relationship with somebody, you have to decide on if you can deal with the little things, because those little things is what's going to irritate you. But like me, and going back to me, I said in a previous video, I just had a root canal. And when I say my man was there for me and he made sure I was good, he went to the store twice in the same day, got me some crackers, got me some Tylenol, like he takes care of me. So what would I look like sitting here, it's been a week since my root canal, and it's, oh yeah, you took care of me, but you better get these sneakers up from your side of the bed because I can't get your charger. Like, and that was growth on my part. Don't get me wrong. I had to grow into realizing that, because I am oh my God, my side of the bed ain't like that. My side of the bed now is crazy because my Tylenol is still over there. My tissues are still over there. Like, I have not revamped from that daggone root canal, y'all. It took me out, side note. But I am, you know, that, you know, OCD type person. And these last few years, I want to say after Carter came, the youngest one, I've let it go because I realized I was fixating on that so much to where it was stressing me out. And it's like with 2 kids, a husband that has his own company, and me having a full-time job, I had to let that go because that would have, little stuff like that could rip us apart, literally.
But I don't honestly, if you can't let go of the small stuff, you're gonna argue most of the time. And I don't know if people should get married if that's the case. I mean, I don't care how much you love somebody. If somebody keeps nagging you over the small things, you're not going to deal with that. You kind of want to be happy in the marriage. You want to be happy in the marriage, and to be happy in the marriage, you really don't want anybody constantly on you about the same things. Like, change it up a little bit. I mean,
yeah.
if she says something to me more than once, then I'm like, okay, I'll try to fix it. If you see him or her trying, I don't know, don't keep going at it. Just talk about it. I don't think it ruins marriages, but it may make people like second guess doing.
It does. But that goes back to you have to decide. Whoever's nagging has to decide if they can deal with those sneakers on that side of the bed for the rest of their life. And whoever's hearing the nagging has to decide on if they can deal with hearing somebody complain about the sneakers. And it's like a constant headbutt of, oh, you should change, you should stop putting your sneakers there, you should stop complaining about it because I ain't gonna change, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, can you deal with that? Either side, if you're on either side of it, can you deal with that? Because it's always going to be something, unless you have, like me. First of all, I could not be married to somebody with OCD because I'm also the type where don't tell me what I need to clean up. Don't tell me what I need to do this and when I need to do that. So it would not work for me. But unless you see in movies, Vegas Christmas Vacation or whatever it's called, Christmas Vacation movie, the people who live beside the crazy guy, whatever his name is.
The Griswold?
The people that live beside the Griswolds. And they was both insane. They was both OCD cleaning this. Oh, my carpet, when the lights blinked out. Don't act like y'all ain't never seen that movie. They would probably fit for each other. But then she was still crazier than him because she had worse things than him. So it's just like it's always going to be something, no matter what. But I say don't sweat the small stuff because even in life, you can't sweat the small stuff. You got to let it go. You living, your man taking care of you, your woman taking care of you, whatever, whoever, y'all happy. Let that small stuff go.
Yeah, because when you have kids, that's way bigger. You have more bigger things to deal with.
Because that small stuff, his sneakers on his side of the bed, try having sneakers in the whole bedroom, okay? Because Carter will not put her shoes up. She won't. So I'm tripping over size 10C shoes every day.
Yeah. So
his sneakers don't even bother me no more.
Well, that was easy.
That was easy.
Yeah, until next time.
I like your sweater.
Yeah. Y'all enjoy your week. No, you got she picked up her phone again. She always on that.
I gotta text my friend. Turn it off. Don't even do that. Don't do that. You still going. Small things. Small things. Turn it off!